a bit of a methodical, slower set, I think, from what we've seen originally, like throughout this bracket. But we're gonna go ahead and take it to game 1 here at Hollow Bastion, and yeah, both people already starting off with their neutral Bs, charging things up because they really know they want to get that damage on deck. And
you just saw a spotlight of Tantei's game plan. He's going to use Shadow Ball a lot more directly to approach rather than to try and get RAMBOSS to come in. Just because he knows RAMBOSS' zoning game is going to be stronger. That can be difficult at times just because of how floaty Mewtwo is.
Right.
But it's definitely the game plan for Mewtwo because he's just got the better reward up close.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. But you also got to know that obviously that tail is a problem. So as soon as RAMBOSS gets an opportunity, if he hits that tail and Mewtwo is at kill percent, and Samus is a hairy character, obviously, then it puts Mewtwo at risk, obviously. That tail, obviously, leaving himself exposed can be pretty dangerous, especially against a character like Samus. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right now, these two are playing the projectile game, as I did see coming. Yeah. Good back air from RAMBOSS, taking the first stock in pretty clean fashion at the moment, and has a pretty good neutral going on for him right now. Bring really good advantage at the moment.
Yeah, just lucky to escape from that situation. Still stuck in disadvantage a little bit. Tantei gonna start struggling to find this kill soon. His weak back air is not gonna do it.
Yeah,
we've seen some tethers miss terribly, and I haven't pointed it out yet, but that one was particularly bad.
There's that forward tilt from Tantei. Obviously, that's not going to be the answer that they're looking for. How they're going to move around using that Shadow Ball just to try and get some extra damage. But RAMBOSS is right now just really like picking his punches really well. He knows he doesn't want to get hit. One big hit from Tantei could probably take his stock. Nice tether cancel, good stuff coming back up from stage.
And Samus's disadvantage isn't necessarily good in the sense that any individual option is good, but just that Samus has so many options. She's such a slippery character to try and deal with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, RAMBOSS barely escaping side B fair there, but down air will come and pay Tantei's debts. We are at 83%, and Tantei is just looking for any kind of opening to hopefully even this up. Nair's not going to do it.
Nair's not going to do it, but I think it wanted it for a setup. Speaking of which, now RAMBOSS playing a little bit further away. Both guys now charging up their respective charge shots.
Tantei's done a good job of keeping RAMBOSS in the corner, but he's just kind of zoning from there anyway.
Yeah. Good down tilt from RAMBOSS.
Oh, brilliant catch, but he can't take advantage.
Trying to play that off stage, but both of them managed to come back. Wasn't able to take it anyway. Nice, good side B. Nice follow-up with the up tilt. Could Tantei get the answer that they're looking for? No, but that charge shot coming out point blank and shooting right in the head.
And
RAMBOSS.
Nobody's going to expect the charge shot at a hit stun, right?
No, that's the thing. That's the interesting part. You just stand there, you come out hit stun, you're just like, oh, never mind. Nice, good swipe there from Tantei.
Yeah, it's a good call out because you're seeing RAMBOSS go for like up airs and zairs to try and call out jumps and dash ins. So Tantei just knows that he's going to jump and goes for the forward air.
Yeah. Ooh, changing it up now, going with the Nair instead of a forward air straight up, but Tantei saw right through that. Throwing out these bombs.
He's done a good job at mixing up his DI from down throw because there isn't really like true setups on a lot of the cast.
Right.
You got down throw fair, down throw up air, and down throw nair and back air, but they all only work with specific DI at most percents.
Oh, but RAMBOSS. Oh, the patience there. The patience of waiting, trying to get a punish off of any like potential bad options there, but Tantei able to save themselves. RAMBOSS with these charge shots. Oh, that bomb to throw it out. Nice reflect off of that though.
Oh, the up tilt. You wonder if that was supposed to be Nair up smash, because that is a confirm, but I don't know if that was what Tantei was going for.
Yeah.
He's so close to finding this kill, and he's played this really patiently, just using his Shadow Ball to poke and prod and find a way in. All he needs to do is get the kill, but up tilt.
There it is.
That leg lifting up, just high profiling that down tilt and bringing his foot down. And RAMBOSS takes the kill. He's just a little bit more clutch in those situations.
Just the way RAMBOSS realizes the way he needs to win is if he's going to put his foot down. But in order to do that, he would have to lift that high up in the air, and that's exactly what he did to take that game one. It was pretty close, that game, actually. Like, that was actually very, very, very close.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of people start mashing in last hit situations, but neither of these players really did that. And RAMBOSS in particular just stayed super duper composed.
No, I agree.
I forgot to do the thing. We're noting down how many sets people have been on comms for, just so that we make sure everybody's got a fair shot.
Next set, I'll like, I'll talk about it. Oh, you.
All right, reunion.
We can talk about, we'll talk about it like after this, but...
Yeah, I have already plugged it once. We will plug it again.
We will plug it again.
Stay tuned, of course. I'm not sure what RAMBOSS and Tantei are doing exactly. They're just kind of mulling over a stage pick. They are actually doing bans, which is nice.
Yeah, no, obviously they want to take their time with the stage picks and whatnot, but...
I think they've decided to legalize Duck Hunt, but no, they're going for Kalos instead.
Okay, wait, okay, yeah, no, Kalos is an interesting stage pick. Again, bigger stage, more space with the two of them, and the characters that they play obviously benefit from said space as well. But, you know, like, when you have to play in a much more close quarters area, you're forced to approach. Here you can just play a much more passive game, but RAMBOSS wasting no time with a drop down up air. And obviously, because he fell out of it, Tantei is now able to capitalize off it, trying to get that damage. 32% on RAMBOSS, and, yeah.
Mewtwo being so floaty, it's basically impossible for him to do falling aerials on Hollow Bastion. So this will benefit him in that way. That being said, Kalos being wide and having walls is really, really good for Samus. So you definitely understand why this stage was left open and why it was picked.
Agreed, yep. Especially because you can sort of mix up your recovery a lot more as Samus. You know, obviously, Samus does have the ability to just cling onto walls as well, and also wall jump too. So if RAMBOSS ever finds himself in a situation where he needs to mix up a recovery, he could either tether cancel, he could just go for a regular like get up from an up B, or he could just go for a wall cling. But Tantei taking that stock already.
He's finding a much easier time getting in without that big Hollow Bastion platform in the way. He can just kind of like short hop and jump in a little bit more. And RAMBOSS needs to find this kill quick. Mewtwo also has a wall jump, as we've just seen. And Tantei taking full advantage of that.
I agree.
Those platforms also give Mewtwo a little bit more mix-ups when recovering. You've got those teleport cancels to work with. RAMBOSS still struggling to find this kill. And Tantei is just looking for a combo starter for some extra credit. Got about 42% on RAMBOSS right now. Chipping away.
Nice couple drag down Nez from Tantei, trying to get anything off of it as a combo forward there from RAMBOSS. Now, is there a way for him to edge guard it? Wait, no! Oh, no! Oh, the teleport SD. Ah.
Yeah,
okay.
Not ideal, but I mean, he had a lead. He's still in a good position to take the rest of the set. As long as he stays composed, he should be fine. And I say that, and he starts just dashing in a little bit too recklessly, not accounting for the fact that RAMBOSS is just going to undershoot. And,
right.
He's taken 76 already.
Yeah, as you said, obviously, like, that pressure is probably still there. And against a person like RAMBOSS, who was already playing the aggressive game from the very start, you kind of don't want to do that, but it's at the like you said, it's working in RAMBOSS' favor. There's that wall-up mix-up that we were talking about. Both people now were charging their respective projectiles. RAMBOSS able to get his out first. Tantei sitting at 130. Good parry. Any punish?
Oh, read the roll, but just not the timing. Missed it just a little bit, and Tantei struggling to find this kill now, as is RAMBOSS, of course.
RAMBOSS is trying to call him out with those bombs. Good teleport from Tantei.
Did you see the way he used that wall jump on his last recovery? So
yes.
He could get above ledge and then get that teleport
And then get that teleport, yep.
That just allows you to not be two framed. That's really smart from Tantei, but he does die from the ledge trap anyway, being at ledge. Really difficult against Samus. He finds that kill. They both stayed really composed in those situations.
Yeah,
the kills relatively quick.
Yeah, I'm surprised because honestly, in a situation like that where you have to react like just with an air dodge, I can't imagine the other person being like too composed. But they both did, and right now this is a pretty even game at the moment. If Tantei can bring it back up, of course.
Yeah, he only needs one opening, but he's starting to get a little bit antsy now. His patience is waning a little bit. The set slipping away from him. RAMBOSS just needs to find this kill. He's got Tantei at ledge. You know how strong Samus is here. That was risky, but it worked.
It was risky. Nice snare coming out from RAMBOSS. That heavy armor coming into play. Only needs one good hit. That up throw might take it. No.
No, we got battlefield ceiling.
That's, yeah. What? What?
Okay, somebody needs to remove this tail. Somebody needs to...
He was right behind him.
Amputate the tail. Amputate the tail.
Wow.
That is disgusting. That should not be permitted.
What?
RAMBOSS didn't even expect that to hit.
Dude, the tail.
RAMBOSS didn't even expect that to hit. That's disgusting.
The tail. Jackie, the tail.
That a tail as old as time.
The tail.
Wow.
God damn. Poor Mewtwo, man. Oh my god. All right.
All right, we're going to go ahead and run, I think, commercial, right?
All right. I'm going to switch out now. I've had my fun.